feel like your brain is this brilliant, powerful engine, but it's just, chaotic? What if you could have a co-pilot, a digital twin, that handles all the boring step-by-step stuff so you could just focus on being brilliant? Okay, let's get into this because we're talking about a concept that could literally be the end of executive dysfunction, the AI twin.
So think about the AI we use every day. It's almost all reactive. Your GPS, right? You only fire it up when you're already lost. It reacts to your problem. But the future we're diving into today is all about being proactive. It's like having an autopilot that sees the traffic jams and the tricky turns long before you do and just navigates for you. This isn't just a small update. It's a completely different way of partnering with technology. So this shift from a simple GPS to a full-on autopilot for your life, well, that's a whole new ballgame. It's a new kind of partnership. But, to really get it, we first have to nail down the exact problem it's trying to solve. And that brings us to this idea of linear gaps. Now, what are these? They're those super specific, totally predictable moments where a brain that thinks in big pictures just kind of gets stuck. You know the feeling, right? Forgetting to attach the file to the email, losing your keys just as you need to leave, or getting bogged down on step 2 of a 10-step plan. Sound familiar? These are the exact gaps the AI twin is designed to fill. And this is the absolute game changer. The AI twin doesn't just sit around waiting for you to get frustrated, waiting for that awful shame spiral to kick in. No way. It sees that linear wall coming up ahead and it just smoothly steers you right around it. You might not even realize a problem was there. So let's formally meet your AI twin. Think of it as your own personal predictive support system, just humming along in the background, taking care of those little gaps for you. So how does it actually protect you? Let's look at 3 really powerful examples. First up, morning calibration. It knows you might struggle with time blindness. We've all been there. So it doesn't just blare an alarm. It helps manage your entire morning. Then you've got the social shield. Feeling drained? Your social battery is low? Your twin can draft those little, hey, thinking of you texts to your friends so your relationship stays strong. And, okay, this one's my favorite, the financial guard. You know that so-called ADHD tax? All those forgotten subscriptions and late fees? Yeah, it finds them and cancels them for you. And get this. This just shows you the level of detail we're talking about. It's not some generic, annoying notification. It's your twin, knowing your car, your keyball, and exactly when you need to head out. It's a support system that truly knows you. But here's what's so important to understand. This is not about fixing you, not at all. It's about automating all that boring, mundane stuff to free up the magnificent, brilliant part of your mind. And that magnificent part? We're calling it nonlinear genius. It's that incredible knack for seeing the whole forest, not just the trees. It's where the creative sparks happen, those huge, innovative leaps that just can't come from plodding, step-by-step thinking. This is the superpower your twin is there to protect and unleash. So look at how this totally flips the script on the creative process. Your job is now step 1, the spark, the genius idea, and step 10, seeing the final big picture. All that stuff in the middle, that linear mess, yeah, your twin handles that. It's all automated. You get to do what only you can do. Be brilliant. Let me just say this again, because it's the whole point. The goal is not to jam your amazing non-linear brain into a neat little linear box. No, the goal is to use this technology to build a world that finally fits you. Okay, so this sounds incredible, right? Maybe a little sci-fi? Well, it's not. Let's shift gears from the big vision to the practical stuff. Here is a 4-step blueprint you can start using like today to build your own AI twin. The blueprint is pretty simple. First, you give your AI a memory, a digital external brain. Second, you give it context using your voice. Third, you let it take action with automated guardrails. And fourth, you make it smarter every week with a little review cycle. All right, step 1 is the foundation. You create a digital external brain. You can use tools that are out there right now, like Google's NotebookLM or custom GPT. What you're really doing is creating a life manual for it. You upload stuff about your past challenges, your goals, your recurring bills. You're basically giving the AI a long-term memory about you. Step 2 is all about the daily check-in. And forget about typing everything out. Just record a quick 2-minute brain dump every day. Seriously, just talk. Your plans, what's stressing you out, what you're excited about. This is how your twin gets the real-time context it needs to actually be helpful. Now, step 3 is where the magic really starts to happen. This is where your twin starts to actually do things. You automate what we're calling predictive guardrails by linking your AI to your digital world, your calendar, your to-do lists, your other apps. And you don't need to be a coder to do this. There are tools out there like Zapier or IFTTT, that stands for if this then that make it super easy. You just create simple rules like, hey, if my calendar sees an early meeting tomorrow, then send me a text tonight to check for my keys. And finally, step 4. This is maybe the most important part, the feedback loop, the audit and adjust cycle. Once a week, you just ask your AI, okay, where did I hit a wall this week? Where did things get awful? And what can we do to make sure that doesn't happen again? This is how your twin learns and gets more and more personalized every single week. So you can see how this all points to a future that's way more proactive. Let's pull it all together and look at a super clear example of how this would work in the real world. Okay, check out this Tuesday morning protocol. This is where it all comes to life. Monday night, your twin scans your calendar, sees that 9 a.m. meeting you totally forgot about. That's step 1, the memory. Then, Tuesday morning, it knows from your voice note that you're in a bit of a fog. That's step 2, context. So it sends you a super simple, actionable text. Tuesday is a high fog day. Your only goal right now is shoes on. That's step 3, the guardrail in action. And while all this is happening, it's already checked the traffic and tells you exactly when to leave. See? All 4 steps working together seamlessly. You know, this really cuts to the heart of it all. The future isn't about gritting your teeth and just working harder at the same problems. It's about having a twin that works smarter for you, a partner that helps redesign your world so you're not constantly fighting against it. And that's the vision that's just so incredibly hopeful. We are literally building a world where the unique way your brain is wired is no longer seen as a weight or a deficit. It's finally unleashed as a pure superpower. So that just leaves one big question. With all that friction gone, with all the mundane tasks handled, with your mind protected and supported, what are you going to build? What amazing things will you create? What magic will you make when you're finally truly free?